It is I, Archangel Michael. I come to assist you to strengthen your field, as your protective shield is important. It allows you to stay balanced and centered, to stay attuned to the higher vibration energies, no matter what is brought in to be transmuted. The introduction of shadow energies seeking transmutation will bring reflections where necessary for you to grow. Your role is to hold steadfast, holding the field, knowing that all is well. When you see a shadow reflection, you often judge yourselves for having them at all. Yet the beauty of shadow work is that every particle of the shadows present within you is connected to the vast network of other people's shadows as well. And so, as you free your portion of the shadow, expressed within you, it signals, invites, and encourages others like it within other people in the greater field, to be transmuted as well. It is an invitation to the ripple effect that you experience when you work with one of these parts. For so many of you have had experiences of similar wounding, though perhaps for various reasons. At their core, is often the fear of unworthiness, of feeling dejected or rejected by another. When these aspects come to understand that they are truly loved, then they naturally seek to come forward to be transmuted and experience their own change and evolution. They recognize that in your freeing them, they have done no wrong, but have in some way, shape, or form, been serving you. They then are free to transmute, to pass through out into another dimension or into the earth to be transformed for another purpose. We are all one. Let me remind you of this. That is why, when we see others who are on a public stage and judge them, we are only judging ourselves. In fact, through our own attention to our shadows, we can contribute to lifting the egoic tendencies of others. These damaging perceptions hold so many back from unity. When we approach all with compassion, and a willingness to understand the differences between us, come from the necessity of our parts to attempt to keep us safe, then one can understand another's different choices in the public domain. Perhaps if you had had the experience of another's lifetime, walked in their steps, you would understand them at a deeper level and have compassion for what they have brought on and projected into the world. Even that which is in your estimation, unhelpful, harmful, even of cruelty can be understood. So much of what is projected in your world that is hateful, deceitful, and harmful on the physical plane comes from the pure fear of a child who has been lost within itself. It is a child who feels there is nowhere to turn but tries to take control and force their views and desires on others, to maintain their sense of sanity or safety. I encourage you, at the very least, to approach others who are extremely different from you with the compassion that you imagine Source Energy who created all that is would hold for them in their development and evolution. Trying on a perspective that perhaps they have much to learn, and yet they are still loved and cherished at their essence. This choice can bring humanity to enter the road of peace amongst all mankind. This is a simple step for all to take that can make a significant difference in your world. It's a perfect opportunity to practice holding in your hearts the higher perspective of unity of all beings, the unity of all things. It is the truth at the most elemental level and cannot be denied. And if you do not understand how to hold this vibration, then turn to yourself and look at the unity within you, so you may create it through your own practice of love, acceptance, and forgiveness. This is Archangel Michael.